Are you looking for the best portable grinder on Amazon? We've got this one right here. I figured I'd show this thing off to you guys today. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy on up and see what we got on the inside. Got a little user's manual right there if you're gonna need some of that. But from what I understand, this thing's pretty self-explanatory, so we're gonna test it out without reading those instructions. By the way, if y'all find this video helpful, definitely appreciate you guys hooking up that over for me right there. So this is your presentation. Wow, that looks really nice right there. You got this right here is gonna be your grinder. Wow, oh man, that's got a great weight to it. That feels awesome. I can hold it in just one hand, which is nice. And this is all metal construction right here, so it's gonna last a long time for you. It's not gonna be like a cheap plastic one or anything like that. That is awesome. You got one button right there is your power button. You got a port right there to be able to charge this thing on up as well. What else we got in here? We got a little lid to go on the top. It's got a wood grain finish to it. This right here is your cup. Hey, and we got a little, like, looks like a little magnet on the bottom. Does this thing magnetize to this? That's so awesome. That way, if you accidentally bump it or something like that, the cup's not going to go flying off while the grinder's going. That's so cool. I love that. All right, and then you got this little guy right here, and then, of course, your charging cord, which we're going to check that out as well. So, first of all, let's get into this little brush. This is great that they add this to there because sometimes you need to be able to clean out your burr on the middle right there. So that's what's going to do the grinding down into there, and you might need to just get down into there and clean up everything after you're done grinding through there. Then we also have our extension, or not an extension, our USB cord. It's a USB-A to USB-C right there. And that is a solid 4-foot cord right there. So if you wanted to, you could probably leave this plugged in all times if you just want to leave it like on your counter, ready to go. But if you wanted to, it's got a battery in there as well. So you can take it with you like, you know, tent camping or something like that. Actually, this would be the perfect size for like an RV. If you have an RV, you're very limited on space, you want to kind of go with the kind of more vertical style of thing, this would be it right there. Because I know we used to do some RV camping, and you only have so much space within that RV, especially with 3 kids. And so to be able to have something this small would be perfect. Okay, so I threw some green beans in there, some whole beans, so we could test this out. I do want to point out that you got a little line right here on the middle, and this top part just simply rotates, and that is going to determine how fine or coarse your grinds are right there. So it goes all the way from 0 to, it looks like 84 right there. See where the 0, and then this would be 84 right there. So you have plenty of ways that you can make it the exact grind that you want, whether you're doing a drip, whether you're doing an espresso, however you like to have your coffee. So I don't know if there's any power in this thing. Let me press the button and see what happens. 71. Okay, I'm assuming that's our battery life that we have in there. I'm going to put my little top right on there, and let's press again. Oh, there we go. Okay. We got a little countdown going on right there. And it looks like, yeah, can y'all see that? It's falling right into the cup right there. I'm assuming it's going to automatically turn off once all of the beans are used up. Let me bring you guys on down right there so y'all can watch that a little bit. This thing's really nice. Let's see, just flipping through the instruction manual here. They go through like the names of the parts and what everything does. And some technical information, charging, operating, grinding tips. That might be interesting if you're kind of new to this. Oh, we'll go through this too. The operating instructions give you the grind type based on what you dial it at right here. Okay, that's super cool. I think that said 31 at the end, so it took 31 seconds to be able to get that ground down. I had this grinding at a 30 right there. Let's see, it didn't use up all the beans in there, so I don't know if it stops at a particular timing, or if it stops just whenever it thinks that you have enough in there. I guess you could press it again if you wanted to keep it going. But the thing that I wanted to share with you guys in the operating instructions right here is the coffee type and the coarseness that you're going to want, like the what do they call it? The thickness range. So the dial that's on here, right? You can change that to be how you want it. So if you want a fine one, like an espresso, you're going to go 0 to 20. If you're looking for more of like a medium, which is good for like a mocha coffee, that would be a 20 to 40. If you want medium coarse, which is kind of a hand brewed coffee, that's going to be a 40 to 60. And if you're looking for a French press coffee, that's going to be your coarser grinds. You're looking at 60 to 80 for right there. And then you just simply turn this where you want it exactly. You know what? Just for funsies, let me go and actually I can probably use something like this. Hang on, let me get a sheet of paper real quick. And I want to dump out what we have at the 30 right there, and then we're gonna change the coarseness just so we can see the difference in the fineness of the grind right there. So dumping this on out, that right there is gonna be your nice 30. And let's just, I'm not gonna max it out, but let's go really high up. We'll go 70 right there. We still, I'm gonna add just a little bit more grinds in there. By the way, this is the amount of coffee that I got. I filled the hopper not totally to the top, but it was pretty high up there, just to give you guys an idea of how much you're getting out of this. You can use your little brush right here for the little plate if there's some that falls out after you move the cup off of here. But now let's go ahead and pop that back onto there. Let's put our lid right on there, and let's see what a 70 looks like. So I'm going to click once, click twice, and as you can see, that is just grinding away right there. Going to give us a nice finer grind to be able to utilize in your coffee there. Grinding tips. Freshly ground coffee powder is the key to making delicious coffee. I gotta agree with that too. It seems like whenever you get a whole bean and you grind it yourself, all that flavor is released right there at the grind, and so it just makes it more aromatic. Like smelling this right out of here smells amazing. All right, I didn't see exactly what the timing was on that, but we have our 70 grind now. That is what it looks like in the cup, but let me go ahead and bring you guys on down, and we're gonna dump just like that. And you can definitely see the difference between the two right there. So that is awesome. Oh, I was wrong. Earlier I said that this was going to be a finer one. The 70 is going to be a coarser one. This is going to be your finer one right here. So that's a look at the two of them right there side by side. You can definitely see a difference. So the dial, very easy to turn to be able to get it to exactly what you want it to be. And then whenever you open up your hopper, this time we used up all the beans that were in there. And then again, you have the little brush right here if you want to brush off this. And then that burr on the inside, you see how you got all your little nougats and bits left into there? You can take your little brush and get all the way on down into there so that you can clean that up so that you're ready for your next cup of coffee there. So brush that all on down. This thing is awesome. Let me see. You know what I want to do? Plug it in so that we can see what it looks like whenever it's charging. Let me go ahead and grab the dad power right there, and we're going to plug this little guy on in right there. And what we got? Dump that right there. Okay, so yeah, it shows you a flashing number right there to let you know that it is charging. Looks like we're at 69 now, almost at 67. And it looks like it's just going to go up from there. So doing two grinds right here brought us down maybe 1%, because I couldn't tell exactly like how, whenever we turned it on, it was at 71. I couldn't tell how far up or down in that 71 it was. So I'm just going to guess, 1 to 1.5% per ground, which means this thing can go 100 grinds about before you have to actually recharge it, which is nice. So like I said, if y'all are looking for an excellent coffee bean grinder on Amazon, y'all definitely need to go and grab y'all this one right here. This thing looks fantastic. I'm impressed by the quality of the materials that they use here. The fact that this is all made out of metal and like super simple to be able to operate this thing right out of the box. Y'all definitely need to go and grab y'all one of these if this is something that you want. I believe that they make this in a few other colors as well. So if there's a particular color that you're looking for, definitely go and check out the product listing below. And if they do, they'll have all the different options on there that you can choose from. That way you guys can go and pick the one that's going to be the best for, to match your kitchen and all that other stuff. You can get the one that's going to be the best for you. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you to these guys for sending this to me so I can show it off to y'all. And dad out.